Nigerian University Commission lists 58 universities awarding illegal degrees. My brother, what is your take regarding this development?
Well, I don't have much to say. Good morning, Mr. Chigozie. I heard it.
Good morning.
I heard it on air, and it's a shame and it's not the Nigerian government. Look at Dele Milayo, the man that contested governorship in Kogi State, to be precise, and Ifeanyi Ubah all got law degree just at the space of 2 years. And it's not, is it supposed to be like that? The answer to that is no. A good man, a good lawyer should have a sound knowledge of about 5 years in the university and then 1 year in Nigerian law school. When you decided, you went to and you awarded a law degree just at the space of 2 years. So it's, now remember, it is not only in Nigeria that all these things are happening. Nigeria have to put an end to Benin Republic here and the Togo, because I have somebody in my area who got a degree just at the space of 6 days. Awarded a degree just at the space of 6 days.
6 days?
6 good days. Living at Agege now. And it's not supposed to be.
Is it from Chicago State University?
Not Chicago, not Chicago. I am talking about Benin Republic here. So we are talking about illegal Nigerian universities that are actually giving awarding degrees that are not supposed to award to most of these students. First and foremost, you have to ask yourself, who are those responsible for giving out those laws? Those people should be brought to book and question their pedigree and their criteria in which they decided to unleash that degree certificate to most of those people. You cannot give a degree certificate to somebody who does not have a sound and educational knowledge of what it takes on that particular profession. It's not like becoming a lawyer or an accountant. You decided to went to a street and you decided to award an accounting, you decided to award an accounting degree to a particular person. Once it comes to budgeting, once it comes to management in accounting, the person cannot be able to give you a substantial simulation and accountability of what budget and the management and accounting is all about.
But they will tell you this is Nigeria, everything is possible.
That is what I'm saying.
That certificate doesn't matter.
That is the problem we are having in this country. It's a shame and a slap to this country. So I think the government should look deeply into it, because we are not actually happy with whatever we have seen, because awarding degree to people that are not even qualified to hold a particular degree certificate is a shame to the Nigerian government. But they should have to flush out those, what I may call the elites, those people that are responsible in unleashing unnecessary degree certificate to people that are not even qualified. Those people should be brought to book, because it is not the fault of those people that the degree has given to them, but those people responsible in collecting that money and giving them that particular certificate. So those people should be brought to book.
Do you think there will be a commitment and sincerity on the part of the Nigerian University Commission to fight this abnormally? If some heavy political heavyweights are involved, they may go down in the course of fighting.
Nigeria is dead. Nigeria is dead already. Nigeria is in a state of coma. Nigeria has gone and it has gone. If we happen to remove and they cut to book most of these professions that are actually unleashing this degree certificate to unqualified Nigerian citizens, you'll find out that they will look at it as if their means of survival, their means of livelihood has been dealt with. Because a lot of them looked at it as if it's a means in which they derive their standard of living is actually met. But for you to have said that the government should go ahead and withdraw such things from them, they will not even pay attention to what the government is doing, because they believe they are making a whole lot of money. It's just like a professor of a particular department can actually go to most of these politicians. I want to give you a degree in accounting. How much can you offer? I will give you 10 million naira. And of course, you know that it's not everybody that can afford 500,000 naira just for a degree certificate in Nigeria, but somebody has offered you 10 million naira just for you to unleash ordinarily a certificate to that person. You have to go by it, because the country we are in is nothing but a corrupt, but different aspects of the sectors are actually corrupt. So definitely, you do not expect the professors to actually fold their arms. Yes, among them we also have the good ones out of them. I am not talking about generalizing the whole thing that all of them are corrupt. No, But whether you like it or not, the corruption have actually eaten deep into their bone marrow that they cannot even give you a listening ear for you to do what? To flush out most of these barbaric and illegal issuance of certificates by most of these professionals in Nigerian universities. So it cannot work to me, by my own understanding, because this is the means in which they derive their own livelihood. Because the government is not actually meeting up with their standard of living. When you meet up with their standard of living, at least you have every right to meet a man and tell the man, if you do this and illegal something, I'll arrest you. But because you are unable to meet up with most of the standards they are actually demanding as a worker, so definitely you do not have such right to do what? To go beyond an extra mile in investigating them on whatever they are doing. So it's a shame to the Nigerian government.
Honestly, especially if the president would be accused of such forgery, document forgery, then it means
everybody cannot.
It is endemic within the system. It is quite sad. Uphold my candidate, Plateau Governor urges Supreme Court. He's now begging, asking Supreme Court to uphold his candidacy, his governor's mandate.
The man in question, we have known that there has been battle from one particular party to another based on Supreme Court and the court of this National Tribunal Court in Nigeria on the case that is actually going on Plateau State. Well, it's actually with time we're going to see time will have to give us the mandate to actually believe and find out whether the court will actually uphold. Don't forget the fact that we are actually in a system of government where who do you know matters, and what particular political party do you actually belong in Nigeria is actually what is actually playing roles in Nigerian politics. If this young man is actually an APC member, whether you like it or not, there's nothing to panic about. There's nothing to be bold about. His election, he is going to become the governor of that particular state because he's actually under the mandate of the ruling party in this particular country. So let's forget about whether it's been uphold or it's been downgraded or anything, depending on the kind of English you have to speak there. But what matters most is actually under what I'm called the ruling party. And the ruling party will never escape such young man from that party because they know by capturing that young man, you could be able and you are able to capture what I'm called the whole Plateau State. So definitely, whether the court will go, it's not there to make mad. But whatever the judgment has been taken place. It's just for nothing but formality. That's exactly what we're saying in Nigeria. So forget about whatever the paper talks, whatever the paper are saying. But what matters most is him actually under the ruling party. The answer to that is either yes or no. If the answer to that is yes, so forget about it. He will still become the governor of that particular state.
He said, "My election nullified without basis," as he cries out to Supreme Court. Would it be the reason why he have to flew down to Lagos on 25th to facilitate with the president when hundreds of his indigenes are lying lifeless in Plateau State? Maybe it's time to...
I think, Mr. Chigose, I understand where you're coming from. People were killed in rivers, very killed to be precise, and the young man left in particular state just maybe to pay loyalty to Mr. President so that his mandate, his governorship, and his mantle of leadership could be what? Given back to him. So definitely you are not far from the truth. That's exactly what happened. Because these people actually tell you that the lives of Nigerian citizens is valueless. What is actually the value most is their selfish ambition, whatever they have intentionally within themselves. But people were killed in your state and you left your state just to come and facilitate and plead with the president himself so that he's going to uplift, he's going to uphold, he's going to give you your mandate as a governor of Plateau State. So definitely that's exactly what happened. So because if he's actually for the masses, if he's actually there for the entire Plateau State, believe me, whatever that happened in Plateau State should have been sink into his sink deep into his stomach for him to have sympathized with the family, knowing fully well that these people that were killed are nothing but human beings like him. But he refused on Christmas Day when people that were killed were there, sobering,
In their
dying, crying, and the mourning,
soaked in their own pool.
soaked in their own pool of blood, and you left that particular place just to celebrate with Mr. President here. Don't you think you are not far from the truth? Whatever you are saying is actually a lie, which is the reason why he came to this particular Lagos to facilitate with the president himself, so that his mountain of leadership, his staff of office, will give it to him back. Mark my word, he will still become the governor of that particular state, whether you like it or not, because he has paid his dues and loyalty to the president himself.
Thank you so much, Mr. Charles, for this brilliant submissions this morning.